Hello and welcome to Ayurveda Mentor. In this video, I am going to discuss with you one of the very important concepts of colon cleanse with its Ayurvedic perspective. Let's find out what does it mean by colon cleanse. When we say colon cleanse, it simply means having a natural and smooth bowel movements. In Ayurveda, this is known as Kosh Shuddhi. Kosh means the alimentary canal, the primary channel. It starts from mouth and ends into anus. So you can see there is mouth, then food pipe, stomach, small intestine, large intestine or colon, ending in rectum and then anus. This is the primary channel that is considered with eating and drinking and digestion and absorption of nutrients and then passing the stool. So Kosh Shuddhi is considered one of the primary level of detox or body detox in Ayurveda. That's why it's very important when you want to treat any of the chronic disorders or you want to address any of the complex disorders. It's very important to take care of the Kosh Shuddhi in the appropriate way. There are certain mistakes that can be made. So I will be discussing all these in very good detail here. Another very fundamental concept of Ayurveda is that all the gross excretory waste material, including stool, these need to be present inside body within a certain physiological range. You can understand that when we are having diarrhea, at that time we are feeling lot of weakness. The diarrhea can be non-infective like in IBS or IBDs. At that time we are feeling lot of just weakness, fatigue, problems with gastrointestinal tract. So this Ayurvedic concept is very important here. There are two words. When you want to have a good colon cleanse, at that time you should address the digested stool, the part of the food that has gone through small intestine. It is very well digested and it is ready to be excreted out. This is very important. If the malaj or the excretory waste or fecal material, it is not properly digested. In Ayurveda, we use the word pak here. It means ripe. If it is not very well digested, then there will be problem. It will be having lot of nutrients and also creating certain other problems. So this is very fundamental principle when you want to have a colon cleanse. There are another condition. If you are having very strong or drastic purgatives, what they are doing, they are excreting out, they are passing through several bowel movements, the undigested part of the food as fecal matter. And at that time, it is okay just to have these type of strong purgatives like few times just in a year. But if you are taking those type of purgatives for a long time, then they will be creating lot of problems, lot of disorders inside your system. How do you know that you need help in the form of Ayurvedic colon cleanse? It is very obvious. Generally, we are having one or two bowel movements. These should be natural and smooth. And there should always be a sense of adequacy and satisfaction. These two are very important, adequacy and satisfaction. If you do not have these two, then you need certain help in the form of Ayurvedic colon cleanse. And there are other symptoms. Some of them are direct symptoms, some of them are indirect symptoms. When I'm saying direct, it means that these are related with gastrointestinal tract or digestive system. Indirect means these are related with other parts of the body, other organ systems, or simply some general symptoms. So when you wake up in the morning and you are not feeling fresh, alert, energetic, and you got up, you take morning tea or coffee or a glass of water or any other just drink like fruit juice, and you are not feeling the urge for the bowel movements within 30 minutes or 1 hour, it indicates that you need certain help in the form of Ayurvedic colon cleanse. Next one, you just go to the toilet and you have to sit there for long, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, 20 minutes, and even after that you are not feeling satisfied, you do not feel that there is adequate evacuation, and you have the urge to go again during the day even if you don't go to the toilet. This is a clear-cut indication that you need Ayurvedic colon cleanse support. Many times people complain that they are eating well and they do not have any major type of digestive problems. Even after that, they are experiencing dullness, lethargy, poor energy. They are having poor posture. So this is another indication that you need some support for Ayurvedic colon cleanse. Another one is having common digestive problems. These can be like hyperacidity, heartburn, nausea, vomiting, or gas, bloating, or feeling constipation. All these symptoms are directly related with digestive system, and these are indicating that you start to have some problems in the digestive problem, and you need to address them with colon cleanse and other herbs that are required for these problems. Another very important point here, if you are experiencing these problems, your body is giving you some indications. You need to understand this is the start of the primary vitiation of dosas, or vitiation of the or imbalance of the Vata, Pitta, Kapha inside your alimentary canal or main channel. And you should be very careful. If you do not take care of these will result in other advanced digestive disorders or problems. And when we are having poor bowel movements, there will be absorption. It will be affecting the absorption of nutrients. Yes. Whether you have frequent bowel movements or diarrhea, or you are having poor bowel movements, these are affecting your digestion and absorption of nutrients. So in case of poor bowel movements, there will be vitiation of the Vata, Pitta and Kapha, and it in turn affects the digestive process and then absorption process. And if you are not taking care even now, then it will start to affect other systems and it will start to cause chronic disorders. And when you are having poor bowel movements and there is poor absorption of nutrients from the food, it is also affecting the efficacy of the herbs or dietary supplements that you are taking to correct it. That's why in Ayurveda, we always consider digestive health in the form of gentle Ayurvedic colon cleanse to be one of the initial therapies. Whatever problem, whatever disorder you have, this is primary focus. This should be always taken care of. You can see a direct association of poor bowel movements or constipation with these disorders like hemorrhoids, fissures, fistula, diverticulosis. At the same time, if you look at other tonic disorders, you can find that whenever there is poor bowel movements, it predisposes you to flare up of autoimmune disorders, aggravation of the symptoms of IBDs, IBS, celiac disease, stomach ulcers, fatty liver, and other such conditions that are affecting digestive system. That's why it's very important for you to take care of the bowel movements, and you can do it safely with Ayurvedic colon cleanse support. Let's find out some of the common factors that predispose us to poor bowel movements. Junk food, fast food, processed food are the most common one. These are rich in empty calories. It means these are having lot of sugars and fat and are devoid in nutrients. At the same time, they do not have roughage. That's why these types of foods are causing poor bowel movements. Another factor is lifestyle factors. Irregular eating hours, leading a hectic and stressed life, engaging in very little physical activity, or having poor sleep. All these factors are causing poor bowel movements. If you are young or below 30, you can just adopt these lifestyle factors and you might not have direct symptoms within a week or two. But in most of the persons, if you are adopting any of these lifestyle factors, you will start to feel their negative effect on your bowel movements within few days. I believe that the information about colon cleanse with the Ayurvedic perspective is helpful for you. And you will see its practical implication in another video where I will introduce you with Ayurveda. This is a gentle colon cleanse and body detox based on Ayurvedic herbs. I have formulated it, but when you go through that video, you will be able to find out the properties or qualities of the good colon cleanse that you can use for long term without having any negative effects. And you can use this type of colon cleanse in most of the chronic disorders. Finally, thanks for taking the time to watch this video. If you have any doubts or query about this topic, to write. I will personally reply these. Adopt Ayurveda and yoga in your life. Have better health and greater happiness now and always. Thank you. Namaste.